Hey guys, good Monday morning to you. February the 5th, 2017 already. February the 5th, it's 38 degrees out there. It feels a lot colder. I don't know why. I guess because it's a little overcast and probably a little damp. I don't know. Hey Google.
Hang on while I get connected to Wi-Fi.
Hang on while I get connected to Wi-Fi? You're not connected? How rude. Everything else is connected. Why aren't you? Hey Google. Good morning.
There was a glitch. Try again in a few seconds.
Well, while my artificial intelligence is glitching, I started a video earlier, and YouTube came up with an ad right in the, I had my comments on the screen, and it just overrode whatever I had there and popped up with one of its ads, and then I couldn't get rid of it. So I had to turn my machine off, turn it back on to get rid of the YouTube ad. It was about live streaming and some stuff they want me to do, and I don't want to fool with it because I don't want to fool with it. But anyway, let's see if Google's awake yet. Hey Google, good morning. I don't think he's awake yet.
Sorry, something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
Well, Google, that is a shame that you can't operate. Let me kill this and I'll start it again one more time. Anyway, guys, I can't get Google to do anything, so we'll just go right on in with comments. But anyway, I don't know. Hey, Rusty, what's the weather in Bangor, Maine? I have no clue. Hey, Rusty, what's the weather in Alamogordo, New Mexico? I don't have a blinking idea. Hey, Rusty, tell me a joke. Do you know what the dog said when they cut his tail off? It won't be long now. Hey, Google, good morning. It ain't doing nothing.
Something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
Well, I think I hurt his feelings yesterday when I told him to shut up. But anyway, Daryl Staten says, using my RV refrigerator as a ice box, he said you might also try dry ice if available. It's available, but dry ice, I don't like to fool with it. I don't. No, I don't. I'm just testing it, and right now, for me, I give the test about a 3, and the reason is it is just like an ice chest. It's real moist in the refrigerator, so I'm probably not going to do it. In fact, I'm probably going to end the test when I end this video. But the ice, I have to say this, the ice is holding up great. It probably would last 4 days. Doodah, using the fridge. Rusty, how to say this so it will translate as the sincere compliment it is. How many YouTube channels keep their viewers on the edges of their seats watching ice melt? I, for one, will be watching for the daily updates. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I was afraid that the test is going to end a little early. Jim D, I would just live off the Dometic while camping. Well, it looks like that's where it's headed. I'm just going to end up using my Dometic CF18 fridge, which works great with my solar setup, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You understand? Says here you go. RV says, this is Tom Seward. Your truck with topper you referred to as the White House, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard would it have been to live in it for 6 months? Oh, I'd give it a 5 or a 6. It would be possible, and it wouldn't be that uncomfortable. It would depend entirely on the climate and where you had it parked. I mean, if you had a good climate, that would make it a 7. If it's really hot, then you got about a 3. Brian Melton says use block ice or a frozen jug, lasts much longer. Yeah, that's a good point. It absolutely does, because I've frozen ice before in jugs, and it does seem to last longer. This is Mike Brandenburg. I had a cold fridge once and drove 6 hours in Florida, and when I got to new campsite, everything inside was warm. They don't have much insulation. I would use it as a storage cabinet unless you have it plugged in. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll probably just use it as storage. That's it. Rokomo1 comment called thumbs up to you. Pat Van Winkle, RVing. Is Spike's Barbecue ever open? Well, it's open on full moons. No, and certain full moons. No, I don't know. Their hours are kind of iffy. You just have to drive or call before you go by there. He's talking about Spike's Barbecue place in Kingsland. Just be sure you call, because I'm not sure what their hours are. I've gone by there and they're closed. But yeah, so just call before you go. Rondlin 100, absolutely. Planning for fun is often as much or more fun than the actual fun. Have a great time planning. We are right there with you, cowboy. Well, thank you, Ronlin. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the mode now of planning, of getting ready. And so, yeah, that's the part of the deal, It's getting your mind ready and psyched up and kind of getting stuff organized and thinking what you want to take. And I always take too much because, it's not like I'm going out where there's no food or anything available, but I always take some canned goods and some chips, my favorite stuff, and that's the way that goes. Pat Van Winkle says, I love the long videos. Don't let idiots tell you otherwise. Anyways, do you ever miss the golf course? Yeah, I do sometimes. I miss, one thing I really enjoyed about golf was just being outdoors, and golf courses are some of the prettiest places in the world. Now, the city may not have any water, but the golf course will. I mean, there are priorities, and it was also fun to be around a bunch of old men like myself. And, a lot of, and these old guys are sharp, and so you got to have a little sharp tongue. And it was just fun. Yeah, and yeah, I do. I miss it. I do. Rondlin 100, enjoyed the house tour. Have a great rest of the day, Rusty. Thank you. Yeah, when I did the using refrigerator as a ice chest, I kind of gave a tour of my home. Avalon, thank you, Rusty. For those of us who have kids and grandkids and hardly hear or see them, it is what it is and was not part of my life plan. Just worked out that way. And my kids are like me, very independent. And it's good, but it's a two-edged sword. It's good you got them where they're independent, but now it's that's the way it is. And I don't mind living alone. Even I have to say this, when I have company, I can't wait for it to leave. I mean, or whoever it is. Mark H, anxious to see the results. He's talking about using the refrigerator. And then Pat Ken says, what happened to dry ice? Nothing. They still got it. Says Rusty, oh, this is odds 17B. That's the person's name. It says, do you suggest a horseshoe for good luck? Well, let me tell you what, good luck is just 2 words, okay? If you plan it and you execute it, it ain't luck, okay? Believe me. But yeah, I got a horseshoe. I got one. But you have to put it the right way. You got to put it like this, because if you put it like that, all your luck runs out. Oh, there's all kinds of stories about horseshoes. Marcus Custodio, using the fridge. You are going to have to put a piece of cloth in the refrigerator so when the melt won't flood your floor. Actually, yeah, I had that under control with having double bagged it. But what was happening was, and it still is, where I've got the ice sitting on the glass shelf or whatever it is, plastic, there's moisture condensation forming under the bottom, and it drip. So I've got a towel in the bottom right now, but it's the test is fixing to end here shortly because it ain't working. RVing, the planning, Twin Sparrow. I have the traveling camping itch too. You can call it cabin fever. I'm here in Illinois, so we must wait a while before we can go camping until after 4/15, actually 4/17 this year because of our line of work. I usually start daydreaming about camping either late January or 1st of February, right before tax season is in full swing. NRA convention is in Dallas this year, Indianapolis next year. We did Indy the last time they held it. Might do it again next year. Not sure if we'll make it to Dallas for the NRA convention this year. Well, hope you do, if that's what you want to do. Wendy McGee, comment call. Thanks to the same fools that fell for tort reform, same reason we can't find a competent doctor anymore or trust the hospital. There is no deterrent. Well, you know, for me, I just kind of try to stay healthy. Cell phone safety, Twin Sparrow. Yeah, color TV back in the day was also said to cause cancer. Oh, I know it. Hell, it's probably another old spoof. But I read stuff and you pass it along, you know, and then you take it for what it is. I'm not saying I'm a scientist by any stretch of the imagination. Living in an RV, Holly W, awesome. You are a hoot. Well, I'm glad I'm something. How to begin something I did. Robin Revel, unload your mind. Exactly. That's a fact. Dump all that trash out and keep going. Janice Peck, using RV fridge as a ice chest. It says, hi, hey Rusty, remember those blue battery operated fridge fans? I bought one for the little Jayco fridge, new at trailering, thought I just had to have one, and the fan helps circulate the air. I like experiments. If an old or new RV, it's almost a weekly occurrence. Okay, Janice, thank you much. This is Dave Edelman, RVing, the excitement of starting or something. Sounds like someone is excited. We're excited for you. Can't wait. Get on the road with you. Oh, and I have been wearing it out on Amazon. Well, thank you very much. And that reminds you, I'm glad he said that, because somebody's been using Amazon. The link to Amazon products, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I leave a link to Amazon products in every video, in the description of every video. So if you click on that link in the description and go to Amazon and buy anything, I get a small commission. It does not cost you one dime. It may be a little inconvenient and you may not want to fool with it. If you don't. But if you think about it and you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway, it helps. So now that I got my ad in, we'll move it on. Yeah, Dave, it does help, and I do appreciate it, because see what happens on my YouTube channel is, you know, I rarely get over 1,000 views per video unless I do something like an RV show or something. And that's not easy. I mean, that takes time, and I got to drive places and all that. Costs money. But anyway, so what happens is YouTube will partially demonetize my videos. It says they're not suitable for all advertisers. And what happens then when they do that is, whenever you appeal that decision, the video has to get over 1,000 views before they review it, then they'll monetize it. So what happens is, whenever they demonetize mine, they just shut them off. So my revenue at YouTube has gone poof. But anyway, it's okay. We're making it. Starting over with Vicky, she says, wow, fog, snow, sleet, and record cold temps. You are just getting a potpourri of weather. Maybe it's trying to tell you to get out and start camping. Yeah, I guess you're right. We didn't have any snow. Well, we did have just a little bit of snow. I mean, you couldn't even measure. I saw some flakes. But we did have some record cold temps. We did this winter. This is Shawnee on RVing, getting ready. Rusty, I am so glad to hear you're planning your trip. I really do not recommend a lot, but I watch all of your videos and just love them. Your videos are so helpful to me as I plan my retirement, but I have some time to go before that happens. I love how you live and how relaxed you are, and every day is your day. Well, I guess it better be. I am still working, and I am grateful to be, but looking forward to the day when I do not have to answer to anyone. LOL. You're always going to have to answer to someone. I'll tell you who. The worst person you got to answer to? You. You got to answer to you. That's it. There's the bottom line. You don't have to answer anybody else. You're your toughest boss, I guarantee you. Anyway, your video on when to take SS started me on a search, and I still don't know the right answer for me, but if I make it to that point, I hope to make the right decision. All your videos are so helpful. Looking forward to future trips, da da da. You know, on the Social Security, do what you want to do and don't worry about it. Make the decision and go on. That's it. That's it. Lights on or lights off. Don't worry about it. There's no in between. You got me? Just do it. Do it whatever way you want to do it. Rhonda Waldron, Out of Africa, starring Meryl Streep and Robert Redford, is one of my favorite movies. This is my favorite scene, and she's got a link to a scene out of Africa. That's Wanda Waldron, and it was on Comment Call yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, Out of Africa was a great movie, and it's hard to find good movies like that. The reason they're hard to find is the movie industry makes movies for an average IQ of about 80 to 90, just like newspapers print stories, and the talking heads talk to an audience with an IQ of about, they try to get their jargon to a level of about 80 to 90 IQ because they don't want to leave anybody out. And the movie industry does the same thing. And that's why the movies don't have much of a plot, or the writing is crap. And, you know, because if they make a good movie, the audience will be so narrow they don't make a hell of a lot of money. And it's all about money. That's it. That's it, guys. But every now and then, back in the years ago, they'd slip up and make one. Aaron Hill on RVing, it says flexible solar panel window awning ideas. He's got a link to some flexible solar panels. I'll have to check that out. And then Dreaming Angels Reborn left me a thumbs up, and I appreciate that. But anyway, guys, I don't think Google, I don't know what happened to Google. I guess he'll go in the trash. Well, no, actually he'll still be, I can use it as a smart speaker even when it's not connected to the internet. In other words, I can use turn my Bluetooth on my phone and get the Pandora on my phone, and it'll come through the speaker, the Google speaker. And I don't know what happened this morning. Hey Google.
I can't reach the internet right now. See, check your modem or router connection and try again.
No, see, I'm online because I've got, this is online, and it shows that it's connected on my phone, that it's connected. So there's some glitch. So what you have to do sometimes, you have to unplug it to let it reset. It's like anything else. It's electronic. But anyway, guys, since we can't do any asking questions of Google this morning, what can we do? I could pretend to be Google, but it'd be awful dull because I don't know anything. Ask me a question. How far is it to Bangor, Maine? If you're walking, it's a long damn way. Next question. How high is the moon? Tall, it's higher than your head, and that's all you need to know. What's the temperature in Moscow? Who cares? I don't even know why I ask the silly questions I do. Let's see, what's another one that somebody might ask? Hey Rusty, what's the tallest mountain in the world? The one that's higher than all the rest? Hey Rusty, what are clouds made of? Stuff. Next question. Hey Rusty, what causes psoriasis? Nobody knows and nobody cares apparently. What else? How do you cure cancer? I have no clue. Apparently nobody else does either. But tell you what, if you're in the pharmaceutical business or you're a doctor, you don't want to cure cancer. I guarantee you don't. I mean, you sure as hell don't want somebody taking a pill and not spending $1 million in your hospital. I guarantee you that. And what else? That's all I can think of. Hey Google.
I can't reach the internet right now.
You're ignorant.
Check your modem
You're
or router
stupid.
connection and try again.
You're dumb. Hey Google.
I can't reach the internet
dumb.
right now. Check your modem or router connection and try again.
I've always wanted to say that. Anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but use the link to Amazon products in the description of my videos. I do appreciate it. And for those of you that have and do, thumbs up. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. In fact, it's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll help you lose weight if that's what you want to do. Then take deep breaths. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out. Why? Why? Why not? Why? Because it relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and that's good for you. Well, I'm just having fun now, aren't I? What else? Stretch. Stretch, 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 walk. I'll do that. I'm going to go do it. I'll do my stretches here, and then I'll go to Lowe's and do my walking. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Why? Because it's good for you. No. Don't let negative Ned or don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. It's yours. This is all your stuff. This is you. You. It's all you. You know what I mean? It ain't nobody else. So take care of it. You know what I mean? Treat it like a good, you know, if you took it, if people took as good a care of their body as they do of their car, they'd probably be healthier. Anyway, some people really take pains to, change the oil, change the air filter, and do all that stuff, but then they're sitting there smoking a cigarette, eating cake, or whatever. Anyway, thumbs up, guys. Enjoy your day. It's Monday the 5th, all day long, of February 2018. Adios, guys. Bye-bye.